Not sure where we're going next. Maybe you know. There they are.
We want to show you some pictures from yesterday, and these are pictures that amateur photographers have brought us. These were taken by a young man who really got right up to the... Well, I'm sorry, these are pictures from this... Tell me what I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at pictures from this morning. Yeah, these are pictures from this morning. And that gives you some sense of the scope of what has to be dealt with in terms of rubble that is down in the World Trade Center. Still, there's problem with fire. John Miller was pointing out that some of the debris from the collapsed building, even though it's been almost 22 hours, 23 hours since the building's actually collapsed, some of the debris still blew up this morning onto the roof of a building in Battery City Park. That building caught fire. Firemen had to deal with that blaze. An already overstretched fire department in New York had to deal with it and did so. But that's the scene this morning in New York City with this pile of rubble, steel, concrete, a crime scene, but 6 stories tall, 6 stories of rubble.
Strongest place in the world. There are still some intelligent indispositions you can use and allowances you can give government without losing your vital freedom. You can be a lot more careful about who you let on a plane. You can be a lot more careful about what kind of blades are allowed. You can be a lot more intelligent about using spies. We know that. We've said it overnight. We know what needs to be done. What was lacking was the will to do it politically, because you didn't need to do it. Now you do. There are going to be tens of thousands, perhaps, of people killed or maimed. Those people will never be forgotten. They'll never be replaced. Something different about this event. People analogize to Pearl Harbor. Of course, this is not like Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor, you knew the enemy. Pearl Harbor was Japan. Pearl Harbor was relatively easy to deal with because you said, here we go. That's the enemy. Now we're all out to get him, and we did. And Germany, too. Here we're not sure of the enemy, but we know this. It isn't just a madman or 2 or 3 or 4. This is much too well organized for that. And so now we have something a little bit closer to Japan. It's not a nation, but it's a thing. It's an organization. Maybe it's bin Laden, who appears to be the favorite. And I'm sure there's an eagerness to make him still more favorite as a target, and that may be good. But at least we know the enemy. And you're going to have, for the next week and more, a recitation of the names of individuals, not just the well-known celebrities, but the names of those firemen, the names of the cops, the names of the simple people who had nothing to do with politics, who got eaten up by this and destroyed casually and brutally.